Latino paparazzi and the paparazzi family! Dude, let's get the out of here.
Hey kid, with lyrics like that, you better be running all the way to Mario Alonzo's house, if you know what I mean. Speaking of lyrics, you ever heard of Louis Prima? I'll tell you what lyrics are. Okay, give me one of these. I antipasto twice just because she is so nice, Angelina. Angelina, the waitress at the pizzeria. No, that's some lyrics right there. That's some lyrics.
That
I
was
beautiful. I told you.
That was beautiful.
So Marie, what I want to know, what happened to Peggy Joe? I know what happened to Peggy Joe. She finally found out what Johnny Depp is. Shut up. No, really, Marie, who's on the show tonight?
Incredible guitarist, Greg Wright, an amazing hip-hop star, SKEELO.
Ah, Greg, SKEELO. I've seen you before. Greg, I love you. But you're playing guitar upside down. You're playing over here. You got to turn it like this. You're causing nothing but problems for yourself. And SKEELO, you got the song I Love L.A. You're talking about I want to be tall all the time. You know your cousin Louis, the ice pick. He's a tall guy.
Not very tall.
No, Louis tall. He's not tall like this. But when he lays down, he's tall like this. Shut up. Come on, let's go. But I gotta tell you, from now on, our job is to protect my cousin Dino's guest on his Ask Dino show. Anybody messes with them will get a photo shoot they will not enjoy too much, if you know what I mean. Shut up.
Coming live from the ALVAS showroom in Los Angeles, California, it's the all-new Ask Dino show. The only talk show that mentors and entertains. Hosted by two-time record producer of the year, Dino Maddalone. Tonight's guest star,
Hall of Fame blues rock guitarist Greg Wright. And two-time Grammy-nominated hip-hop legend SKEELO.
featuring the Ask Dino show band, Franklin Sueta, and One World.
He knows.
My name is Shauna Tuda, ladies and gentlemen.
Dino.
Dino Maddalone.
My name is Dino Maddalone. We're coming live from Los Angeles, California by way of San Pedro and the ALVAS Theater for our second all-live audience show, everybody! Okay, we're the only talk show that mentors and entertains. We do both things. We have many people who come on the show, a lot of great artists. They come on, they talk about their careers, and they talk about what they do, what they didn't do, what they did right, what they did wrong. We try to inform the new artists out there. So no matter where we go, no matter what we do, we always try to teach the new artists out there. And at the end of the day, we are a 100% mentoring show, everybody! They're all directed by Mr. Gordon Michael, right here. Hello, Gordon! Okay, so we got a special birthday tonight. We have, actually it's a terrorist birthday. It's, actually it's an 85-pound terrorist. And it's actually me and Dawn's, it's our terrorist. Take a look over here, it's her birthday. Tomorrow's her first birthday, everybody. Take a look over there. There she is! I told you she was a terrorist, look at that. That was a $600 lunch, by the way. Yes, okay, so did anybody go to the NAMM show this year? You guys go to the NAMM show? Yes, rocking the NAMM show. I've been going to the NAMM show since 1980-something, and we still go every year. We went there this year, 2014, and we put together a nice little video. And so here it is. This is the Ask Dino show going to the 2014 NAMM show. Check it out. NAMM show, Ask Dino show, road trip. Check this out. I am in a suit. Can you believe that? I haven't had a suit on since my last court date in 1984. Anyway, we are here at the Anaheim Convention Center for the 2014 NAMM show. Now, if you want to be a musician, if you want to create your own world, this is the place you got to be. It is the Mecca. It is the Disneyland. It is the holy grail of music. This is the place, all the celebrities, all the stars. Come on in, check it out. Let's rock. Ask Dino show. Come on, let's go.
everybody look, it's Jimi Hendrix Stefanski.
Here we are at the NAMM Show 2014 with Prescott Niles from the band The Knack. We all know The Knack, we all know the song. This is the guy who was on the show before. And if anybody, this guy's been around for so long. What we've been talking about on this show is...
I've only had no facelifts. None. I age like good wine.
I've had 7.
Dino!
Show, baby. If you don't watch the show, these guys are coming at you with their hammers. The man right here.
Dino is the man, man. I was on the Dino show. This is my second Dino episode.
What can I say? I'm a drummer. I'm like a kid in a candy store. What can I tell you? Since I was 10 years old, and that's a long time ago.
Hey, everybody look, it's Jimi Hendrix Stefanino.
Say hello to the Ask Dino Show audience, because they're watching right now. Louis Cardenas, Ask Dino Show audience, and this band right here.
Ask Dino Show. We're gonna ask Dino.
Hey, everybody look, it's Jimi Hendrix Stefanovich.
What's it like to go back in the 2-inch tape and have that sound?
It is the most fulfilling, wonderful, warm, happy, joyous feeling I've had recording a record.
How do you really feel about it?
Hey, everybody look, it's Jimi Hendrix Stephanopoulos.
I'm just gonna stay right here. I'm going to sleep. Good night. So Frank, other than being the band leader on the Ask Dino Show.
Rolling.
Look at this, get out of jail free card. Get out of hell, not jail. Get out of hell, and boy, do I need this.
Hey, let's get out of here before Satan finds out I'm not dead yet. Thanks for watching, everybody! Hey!
Yeah, all right, everybody. 2014 NAMM Show. All right, Tommy Oogie, you guys ready? Come on, put your hands together. Rock out the bass. He just got inducted into Louisiana Music Hall of Fame. Mr. Greg Wright's with us tonight. Also a 2-time Grammy nominated artist. One of the best hip-hop artists. This guy has started a lot of guys back in the hip-hop, and he's here making a whole new career. Put your hands together for SKEELO. Greg Wright and SKEELO on the show with us tonight, everybody! We'll be right back. Stay with us! Hey everybody, Dino Maddalone of the Ask Dino Show. Now we do our show right next door at the ALVAS showroom, but right here, Madeline Sears store, it's ALVAS Music in San Pedro, California. Now this place, I gotta tell you, when I walk into this place, ever since I was a little kid, I went to music stores. When I started 10 years old, and when I walk into a music store, I want to be wowed. I want to be like, oh, that stuff looks cool. All you musicians out there know exactly what I'm talking about, and this place has it. They've got the personalized touch. They not only know what they're talking about, but they talk to you like a human being. They talk to you like family. You want guys that know what they're talking about, you come to ALVAS Music in San Pedro, California. Check it out. Put your hands together for One World, everybody. We have something here. It's something that all shows do, but we're going to call it what it is. We are going to call it a bragging corner. Brag! Okay, so now what we do here is what we're bragging about here is that we talk about creating your own world. So when you create your own world, good things come out of it. So we not only walk the walk, talk the talk, we walk the walk. So I just want to talk about a few things that have happened to me and to the people on this show from doing this show. And instead of waiting for, the big corporate deals or whatever, we decided to do it ourselves. So that's what our guests are doing now too. So I just want to kind of talk about some things. Now, the last show we had, this great cast of Caribe Road. This is Hector Luis Bustamante. He's been in a million movies and TV shows. These guys have all done major stuff. It was our guests. They won 2013 Best Drama Web Series Award for the Best Drama Series too. Anyway, Hector Luis Bustamante informed me that he wrote a part for me on the series, so I'm going to be the senior news director at WPN News, World Press News, on the series. All going to be on the series. Okay, now this guy here, Tom Reinhardt. Tom is a great writer here. I've been reading these books. Now, I don't read books. You know why? Because I fall asleep after one paragraph. So I'm not a book reader, but I'll tell you what, these books, I could not stop. I took these books to pool sides and I took them to the gym, but I tell you what, you got to read these books. Also, Tom is going to put me in the next book. He's going to put me in the next St. Monolith book. So I'm happy about that. Yeah, give Tom a hand. Okay, next we have a film score that Frank is doing. Frank, our own Frank and Suerte here is doing a film score. Tell us about this movie, Frank.
It's called A Father's Journey, and it's about a man who loses his wife and child in a horrible accident, and it's his journey to healing. And it's a great story, so I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully,
we'll have him on the show. Yes. Okay, cool. All right, awesome. Put your hands together for Frank doing that movie, everybody. So the thing about it is that we always talk about creating your own world. That means that you have to do things on your own. You have to take the bull by the horns. You can't sit back and wait for the powers that be to come to you, because they're not. They may, but in the meantime, you've got to do your day job, and that's do your due diligence, and you have to foster your own career. And tonight we have two great examples of this. I mean, these guys, both of these guys, they had big, huge deals. They worked with the biggest artists in the world, and then the music business changed, and things went somewhere else for them. And now they are back again, and they're both just killing it. So instead of me blabbing about them, I put together this nice little video. Gordon, we ready with that? Okay, check out this video. Greg Wright and SKEELO, check it out.
When we speak the words, create your own world, I can think of none better than these two great artists that define the very mission. Greg Wright, one of the finest guitarists in the world, and the very innovative two-time Grammy-nominated hip-hop artist, SKEELO. Both gained huge successes early in their careers. SKEELO creating the mega hit I Wish, among others, on the Scotti Brothers record label. Greg Wright was the left-handed guitar wizard for Michael Jackson and the Jacksons' iconic Victory Tour. Greg also played in Mick Fleetwood's Zoo with Fleetwood and the incredible singer Becca Bramlett. Greg also had his own record deal on the Motown label. Then, things changed drastically in the music industry, and for them, they had to create a new music world for themselves in order to move forward in the modern music era. Now they're doing it all again, and they're doing it their own way. SKEELO has a new album, a huge commercial on the last Super Bowl, has a song in the new film Ride Along, and recently had an appearance on NBC's Jimmy Fallon's Late Night. Greg Wright tours Europe every year and was just inducted into the Louisiana Music Hall of Fame, along with the likes of Elvis Presley, Buddy Guy, Dr. John, and Louis Armstrong. SKEELO and Greg Wright, masters of their craft, and most importantly, creating their own world.
Hey, you guys hear somebody knocking? Is there somebody at the Ask Dino show door? Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for my good friends, my good buddy, Mr. Greg Wright and SKEELO, everybody! All right, everybody, these two guys right here. Come on, sit down, man. What happened, man? You hit by a bus out there on the way or what? All right, now these guys here, I've known these guys for a long time. We've worked in the studio. Greg's done 1 million sessions with me, 1 million projects. SKEELO has done it. SKEELO is actually the voice on my theme song, by the way. If you hear the theme song, that's SKEELO right there. Give SKEELO a big hand on that. So we have a lot to talk about tonight. I mean, these guys have so much information, so much history. SKEELO, what I want to ask you is that you obviously we talked about you doing your career. You had a huge career. You had Grammy nominations. You were MTV. You were so many things, and then things kind of went to the left a little bit for a while for you, and now you're back. And you've been back for a while, but now you're doing things on your own. And not only are you doing it on your own, but you're getting Super Bowl commercials. You were on Jimmy Fallon, major network television. You're on the Ask Dino show. But you just had the song in the movie we were talking about, and you're doing this basically on your own. So tell us how you're facilitating that these days.
Yo, it's creating your own world. I've been very fortunate, very blessed, by God to have the opportunities I had in my career. I came to a point in my career years ago, 17 years ago, where I realized it just wasn't fun anymore. And I got to see the ugliness of the music business firsthand. And after seeing that, I chose to step away for some time to refigure out and restructure. Because what I was dealing with at the time was that I was creating all the music and producing and writing, and I was pretty much, I'm doing everything.
Right.
And so I'm saying there should be a different level of power here and control. And I noticed that none of the artists had any control. So I set out to establish more control in my own business. And so here we are today. Yeah, we back.
Right on. And this guy over here, Greg, he has seen it all. He's worked with, Michael Jackson, the Jacksons. He has seen the top of the food chain. And knowing him and knowing his views on the music business, he has a lot to say. But first I want to talk about the Louisiana Music Hall of Fame. How in the heck did that, I know that you're great, but why Louisiana? And tell us about some of the other people that are involved in this.
A friend of mine in Louisiana, a guy named Mike Shepard, who's a really great rock and roll historian, decided that, and he had a very legit point, that rock and roll actually started in Louisiana. That's where it started, with Cosimo Matisse's studio, doing those early Ike Turner records, Little Richard, Fast Domino, things like that. And so he felt like everybody was stealing Louisiana's thunder. So he started the Louisiana Music Hall of Fame, and starting with Louis Armstrong, the first music inductee.
And Elvis is in there too?
You got Elvis in there, you got Buddy Guy, you got Dr. John, you got Irma Thomas, all these great people.
And Greg Wright, by the way. Okay, you know what I want to do? I want to talk about this now. Again, you played with some of the best in the world. You had your own deal on Motown, so you had a taste of the corporate world. Yeah. Okay. What's I think is very important is to know some of the hidden dangers that a lot of these people don't know about. So what are some of the hidden? And I know you know a million of them, but some of the most poignant ones. Could you talk about some of the hidden dangers?
Yeah, there are quite a few hidden dangers. One of the biggest dangers I found. And by the way, a lot of props to SKEELO for discovering that and recognizing it and overcoming it. And I'm really proud of you for that.
Thank you, sir.
And I admire you for that, because a lot of cats don't get to look at that beast in the eye and walk away from it.
Yeah.
And do things on their own terms.
Yes.
And come back.
Yeah.
And come back.
It's a really empowering thing. But one of the biggest dangers is almost the sneakiest, and that is when you get in there. Say you get your record deal, you're doing this, and it's like this money's coming at you and blah, 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 and everybody's saying yes, and everybody's smiling in your face. It's sort of like, it's almost a trap of everybody saying yes, until finally you go, well, wait a minute. And this happened in my case. I'm sitting here and I'm going like, Jesus, man, I've spent nearly $1 million and I haven't set foot on a stage yet. And like, how am I gonna, how do I fix this? Because there's this little word that I want all the young artists out there, and I'm talking to you, I want you to remember this one word in any contract dealings you do or anything like that. It's called recoupment. Recoupment. That is the poison word. Because you can get all these things done. You know, oh yeah, you want to do a video? Yeah. Sure, here's $300,000. Well, who's going to say no to that?
Right.
Especially a 20-something.
Right, right.
Who doesn't know any better. He just wants to get it on.
Right, right.
Most artists have a mentality of, they come with their hands out. The attitude of an artist is take care of me. So when you go to a label and say, take care of me, do everything for me, well, there's a cost that comes with that. They're going to take everything from you. You're going to 360 deal, publishing, writing, shows, performances, whatever you're doing. They want all of that. So it's a real business, and people have to know the business. The best way to go through this business is to keep your independence, learn how to say no, right, and use it often, and do for self. Don't ask for nothing that you can't do for yourself. When I wanted distribution with Red Music and Sony, I went and got everything they had. They got their own video people. I got my own video people. They got their own producers. I got my own producers.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm asking for something, I don't really need it. But why not? Let's do business.
Mm-hmm. And back in the day, when it was a record deal, you get 13 to 15%, maybe you end up with 10% of suggested retail list price. So that wasn't that much money either. So it's a give and take. So most of it is your live performances, your publishing, which, you know, that's another story we can talk about. But what I want to ask you, SKEELO, is what is, because hip hop has changed. Obviously, all music changes. What are some of the mistakes that some of the young hip hop writers make? Because it's all about story. Me, it's always about story. I want to hear a story. I don't want to just hear the same thing over and over again. In your mind, what are some of the mistakes that the young hip hop writers make these days?
I don't know about other people and why they write what they write or do what they do, but I pay attention. And if the 90s is the greatest music thus far in the hip hop era, then I'm tending to generate a sound more into that sound. Why not go with the best? Mm-hmm. and start from there, but take it someplace where it should be going to.
You know, that was why I wanted to ask you about the writers, because, you know, I hear the same thing over and over and over, and it's like, why are you doing that? Why don't you tell a story? Why don't you talk about something very cool, you know? And that's what lasts longer, and that's what you did.
Well, I don't mind, like, you know, with the music or what's out, that's fine. I just believe we need more diversity.
Yeah.
It upsets me that people are surprised that I did a song like I did. Why not? I'm just a human being writing a song like a human being would write a song.
Well, one thing I've stopped doing in my career is I stopped trying to figure out why anything is in the music business. You just can't figure it out. I mean, can you guys? I just can't. I used to try to figure out why. Now, the best thing that I do, and I want to stress this to you guys out there, is to just do what you do the best you can do. You agree with that? You guys agree with that out there? You agree with that? Somebody asked me the other day, I've been working with these young girls in the studio, they're very young, and somebody asked me about, you know, well, what are you going to try to do this or try to do that, and what about this and what about that? And I said, look, I am tunnel vision. I am like, whatever's in front of me, that's what I'm working on, and that's what I'm going to do the best. And I don't give a damn what else is going on anymore, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why you do what you do, and you do what you do. That's why you're on this show. Anyway, Greg, what I want to ask you about you, what the heck is going on with rock music? Why don't we have any freaking great rock bands anymore? You know what I mean? The best way was the best rock bands and the iconic rock bands already are iconic rock bands. They were the bands from the 70s, even some in the 60s, 70s, and the end of the 80s. We don't have any new iconic rock bands anymore. And when you see all these award shows or whatever pop, they're talking about Mumford & Son as the best rock band. It's like, that's not rock. That's something else. You know, what's going on with rock?
What's happening is that all the great bands, and there's a lot of them now, incredible stuff going on, but it's all underneath the radar.
Right, exactly.
Of the mainstream.
Exactly.
Underground.
It's underground. Well, exactly. They're out there. My question was not there isn't any there. I'm just saying, what is going on? Why are they down there? Why? Because to me right now, I look at country music as country music is the new rock because they are doing rock-styled songs with the stories. But they got drummers with mohawks, and they got double bass kits, and the guitar players are flailing with solos. That's the new rock of the millennium. I'm going, well, what happened to all the, you know?
They're still there. There's new ones, but the problem is this. Turn on a rock station anywhere in the United States of America, and what are you going to hear? What do you hear? Do you hear anybody that's new?
No.
Do you hear anything fresh?
No, that's...
How many times can we hear Stairway to Heaven, no disrespect,
or
Layla, or any of that stuff? You know, I mean, that's all great. We all grew up on that stuff, but it's like if you drove around America and had the radio on, you couldn't tell what year it was other than looking at the cars. If you really, really want to hear what's going on out there, turn off the radio. Turn off the radio. Now, I realize that'll probably get me in trouble, but I don't care.
When did you ever care? You never cared.
I don't care.
This is a real science, you know, creating a world, having a dream, a vision. I looked up that word when I got the vision to do this label, and what gave me the vision was that there's no place for artists to go. Where do you take your music? To get a fair deal, right? To get treated correctly. That place didn't exist. I would like to create that world. I had a vision. I looked up the word vision, and it said something that comes from God. I had to build that, and that's how we got here. And so it's important that when you have a dream, go build that dream, never give up, don't let nobody tell you nothing.
Okay, we're gonna come right back. Do not go away. SKEELO and Greg Wright are going to perform. Do not go away. It's going to be fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody. Be right back.
Coming up next. Coming up next is live performance by SKEELO. Stay with us.
Dino Maddalone, the Ask Dino Show. Look who's here, Matt from ALVAS Music, and this is incredible, dude. Tell me all about this. What is this?
Okay, a lot of people don't know about this thing, man. It's like a real instrument, but it's so small. Call it a travel guitar, and you know, you could do a gig with this thing. It's got a real neck on it. Everything's real, man. So, but the cool thing is it's so small. It's got this little case, man. So put it in the overhead compartment.
Wow.
Like nothing.
On the plane, on an airplane.
On the airplane. Yeah, you put noise-canceling headphones dialed in here, and you're practicing, man. Yeah. It's like you don't even know you've landed. The stewardess has to say, "Sir, you got to get off the plane now." It's just another. You're in another world. Really, you are when you play this thing.
So basically, this is if you're on a long plane flights, you're a touring musician, and you want to practice or write songs and not bother anybody.
Yeah.
You can actually have this guitar right on the plane.
Oh yeah, it's small enough to where you don't hit the other person in the head or anything like that. But plus, you could actually do the gig with this thing too.
Wow.
It's like a real instrument, yeah.
Another incredible thing at ALVAS Music. Come and check this out.
Hey, you're watching the Ask Dino Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, with this new hit single, put your hands together for SKEELO doing I Love LA. Everybody, SKEELO!
When you come to LA, you're gonna see the models cost money, but the hood rats are free. The look is so good, I can't keep from crashing. Not drunk, baby, but thank you for asking. They say don't go to the park, I'm going anyway. I throw a real house party like I was getting played. And when the shop pops off, it happens every day. Come to Crenshaw where I stay. I love LA. Beaches on Sunday. I love LA. You know why? I love LA. Yeah. In the city, we keep it to the abyss. Stacking money till the ceiling is high as cannabis. Swung off butter, bread and grits. We like chicks with voluptuous lips and fast cars. Here you know they like to love the stars. Closest I'ma get the prison is 16 bars. So if the cops try to stop us and the car ain't ours, I'ma step on the pedal, blast the bars. I'm driving, no liquor, rolling more thicker. Your car run fast, my car run quicker. When you count your money from 6 to 8 figures, got your back for these haters and gold diggers. Out here they call me Indian Chief, lots of dough. Forget your man, he ain't got to know. Isn't this great? Your flight leaves at 8, my flight lands at 9 in LA, we unwind. Watches on time. The beat goes on time. It's like picnic, and I love that. I love that.
Put your hands together for SKEELO, everybody! Right there, 2 times. Grammy nominated artist, SKEELO, everybody! Yeah, I love LA! Woo! Like I said, one of the best there is in the world with his new song, Hey Little Girl. Put your hands together for Mr. Gregg Wright and his band. There's your encore, everybody. Now that was your encore. Anyway, come on up here, Greg. Hey, everybody, look, it's Don Campbell from Acorn Chocolatiers, everybody. That's more than I got. Anyway, she likes... She's got the chocolate.
Always has to be about the chocolate.
It's always a chocolate. Anyway, she likes SKEELO and Gregg's music so much that she made these fantastic. Look at this, Gregg Wright guitar, God over here, SKEELO. I mean, put your hands together for this chocolate, everybody. Anyway, Dawn, where can we get this phenomenal chocolate at? What can we do? Where can we get it?
Well, first I want to say, SKEELO, you have so much to be proud of. I saw you on Fallon, and that song you just did was so awesome, and you're just incredible to achieve what you have achieved at your age in time, and so kudos to you for that. And Gregg Wright, good friend, long time. Thanks for flipping that guitar behind your back. That was awesome.
She asked him to put the guitar behind his back.
Anyway, is he not the greatest guitar player? I just love him, love his music. And as far as the chocolates, you guys all got a little bit of taste of that. And I want to tell you that we home make them in our stores. And you can come see us in Claremont, California at A. Klein Chocolatier or up in Oak Glen, California at Village Candy Kitchen. Easter's coming, fudge eggs are being made right now, so call, message, or just go to akline.com. That's a-kline.com. See you there.
Yeah, everybody. Fantastic. Okay, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out and braving the storm. It's been bone dry since 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Anyway, we actually had a good audience tonight, so give yourselves a round of applause, everybody. Anyway, I cannot thank my crew enough. Gordon, Michael, put your hands together for Gordon directing the whole show back there. And Shauna over here, put your hands together for Shauna, our announcer. My daughter Lacey over here that was helping the audience out. Put your hands together, my daughter Lacey over here. And my guests, these guys, Gregg Wright and SKEELO. Put your hands together. Phenomenal. And these guys, look how good they're dressed. I mean, we sent out a memo. Look at these guys the way they're dressed. Put your hands together for One World over here. And don't forget my own personal boxing trainer, Tony Farrell, over here on the cue cards, everybody. Anyway, we got many more shows coming at you. Please come back to the Ask Dino show. My name is Dino Maddalone. Thank you so much and good night.